makes a comp in southern Indiana so much harder than comping a place in Louisville or in some of these other markets where anyone can just grab their MLS?
That's a great question. So I think there's a lot of tools in our multiple listing service to help us do comps. However, those tools depend on a large amount of data, right? And in a busy market or a busier market, when I say that, I mean like real estate in the country right now isn't like top on everybody's mind, right? We're selling 4 million homes a year. That's not a busy market. A busy market is 5 to 6 million homes a year.
Right.
So in Louisville, for example, you have densely populated areas, lots of homes. So even when we sell not as many homes, we still sell enough homes to have enough data, right? And data is everything when it comes to figuring out the value, right? In Indiana, we're selling fewer homes, which means we don't have as much data.
Well, like your Fredericksburg, there's not
Oh
probably a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
lot
I
of
was
houses
going
to
to
sell.
Salem, to Ramsey, to Corydon, to Palmyra, to Greenville, trying to figure out all the way to Paoli,
Right.
figuring out what makes sense because
There's
if
not
I
a
just
lot
looked in Fredericksburg, there is zero
Yeah.
to compare
Yes.
to that home,
Correct.
right? So I really have to stretch and think, okay, what's everyone else going to look at, but what makes sense to look at,
Yeah.
right? So data is everything, and when there isn't as much data, you don't want to be guessing. And in our multiple agent service, if you're using the tools, they may not have enough data for the tools to work properly. So you need someone that understands the numbers to help you figure out the real value.